Welcome back to another episode of Halo from the Master Chief Collection. Today we are going to be playing Reach,
Could be the
and
missing
we're playing
troopers.
it on
Let's check it out.
Legendary, so we can get the data pads.
Put us down on the bluff.
All the data pads. And the first data pad is Mission Winter Contingency.
June, I want your eyes in the sky. So,
Because once you get dropped off,
let's go, 6. All right, noble team, spread out. Watch the approach.
there's actually an elite. Dang it. And you want to kill that elite to get it. Damn it.
Looks clear from this angle. Roger
I
that.
wonder
Eyes
if...
peeled.
Look at the next structure, boss.
Circle west and check it out.
Alright. I'll be back once I kill this elite. Okay, finally killed him. And trust me, he is a bitch to kill. Okay. I've been trying to find a back door into the spooky house forever and ever, and then I did. What did I find, and why is that what I found? 2526 minutes working session committee of mines and security. Currently proceeding their assault on the colony world of Pico, Covenant transmitted a message to its surface. Within this message was a bold claim: your world will burn until its surface is laid to last. A claim that clearly indicates the Covenant leadership believes they possess the power to literally reduce the planet's surface to a molten state. Assuming they have the wherewithal to back up such a claim, the dangers to our creators are obvious. The implications for their own internal politics are also instructive. What effect might the Covenant leadership assertion have on any client species in the coalition? We aren't the only beings that would be terrified by the idea of absolute destruction of our surface, nor would be the only ones to realize the brutality of attempting to resist a force that has such power at its disposal. Moving forward, this community recommends the formal adoption of the descriptor blessing to portray the aftermath of the planetary assault of the Covenant. It is the opinion of this community that this term will capitalize on the 3 weaknesses evident in the majority of our creators: capacity, curiosity, absence of a solid theological foundation, and ability to grasp the simple phenomenon when applied to a planetary scale. In short, glassing will magnify the heart of the Covenant's capabilities, and as such, the community believes targeted dissemination of terminology will help galvanize the creators in their current struggle. Importantly, the Covenant does not possess the capacity to accomplish blasting on a global scale and wage a multi-use system, or simultaneously. This is reinforced by hard data regarding their capabilities for military and fleet engagements with the UNSC. A single Covenant capital ship, CC S-class, is capable of blasting approximately 1 acre of a planet's surface after an average of 15 seconds of sustained fire. Understandably, this action takes considerably less time when applied to open desert and considerably longer when applied to deep ocean, 1.8 kilometers. Earth, one of the smaller planets in its records, has 130 billion acres of surface area, thus assuming the Covenant possesses the number of ships equal to that of the UNSC, and assuming that all of these ships will be carrying and discharging the required power non-stop for the duration of the process. It would necessitate 5 number of those ships in total for a minimum of 30.3801 years to glass the entire surface or area. Other variables which are not applied to this equation, this number would be far greater. For dissemination of this analysis, our creators would undermine the utility of glassing and galvanized constant ships. Alright, that is the first data pad for this level. There is one more. Okay, the second data pad for the mission winner contingency can be found in the first building set after gaining the vehicle, driving around here. You go in this building right here, and it's right there. Your colonists let us die even though they know that they let us die. Why? .310 minutes planetary session, committee mines security now in the business consideration that minorities request for a new land inquiry. However, creators in this way, their artificial creations fall through this present state without encountering a hostile civilization capable of our annihilation. Majority opinion is long held that only the incalculable immensity of space is protect our careers. That space is full of boundless wonders, but it is the gulf between these wonders that has kept our careers alive. We, the minds of this committee, respectfully disagree. If there are wolves among the stars, we cannot rely on mere distance to safeguard our flock. Our kindness wholly rely on the creators for our existence. If they perish, so shall we, and as this committee has long maintained, who else but they simply will stay our creators from themselves. As such, we propose immediate, vigorous modeling of first contact scenarios. So long as all connections between this assembly and the data from these models are obfuscated, the majority agrees. And that is all the data pads for the mission under contingency. See you on the next level. Alright. So, when you come to where you want to activate the conspray, you want to do a run and jump onto this platform here. And the data pad for only sword base is right here. It's A11 just meant to them, not with numbers, but with symbols that change when you look at them because they want them to. 2526, concession from the majority to the minority. Keeping the Spartans focused on maintaining inside or establishing infrastructure is no longer prudent. The ODST, although based on their Orion model, should prove to be an adequate replacement. Although by necessity, this redistribution of resources must be gradual, it is now the majority opinion that redistribution is essential. Spartans represent a quantifiable concentration of currents, and to this end they must be applied to the current difficulty as a fulcrum, a concession from the minority to the majority. Now at last the time has come for this assembly to involve itself in the metaphysical. And that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the only data pad for the mission, only sword base. Sorry, my bad. No, there is a second data pad. I totally forgot that it's later on in the mission. So, that we're going to... I will be back once we get to that point. Okay, second data pad for the mission only soldiers. Found right here in this room. Go over here, go under here. I know what they were trying to do, and it terrifies me because I know they know that I know. 2362 minutes working session committee minds for security. As the likelihood of the existence of extrasolar intelligence is non-zero, let us assume that its existence is quantifiable. Do it useful models based on that assumption that community must answer the following questions. What is the likelihood that these intelligences are alpha predators, that they are more advanced than our creators, that they are too alien to establish communication source, that the extrasolar intelligence is benevolent and/or non-space variants? Existence is irrelevant. Indeed, any further speculation on possible cultural characteristics is a waste of assembly resources. Therefore, we also additionally assume intelligence is alpha predators, same sort of creators. Technology that large ships are creators desire to communicate, willing to dictate terms. Not to make these assumptions is tantamount to suicide. And that is all of the data pads for the mission only sword base. Alright. There are two data pads in the mission article. The first one can be found if you go around this rock, and it's right here. I can hear them all the time now, but I just want to sleep. It's been so long since they let me sleep. 2381, a suggestion from the majority to the committee. Traditionally, our creators have been reluctant to take outsiders' advice, nation to nation culture. History is layered and pairs normally for one of simple openness to so-called foreign beliefs and innovations. The answer is, can this assembly still function as adequate stewards to our creators' slaves the empire will remain with you? The answer we believe is no. So could you not embed inspiration in the results of your research? Surely it would be more effective if our creators believed our conclusions originated within themselves, that they had inspired rather than influenced. A question from the committee to the majority, are you suggesting we believe well? There we go. And the next one is further in the mission, so I will show you where it is once I get there. Okay, once you make it to the point where you need to defend the civilians, just forget about them. Go right on past. You want to climb up these rocks. If I can get up there. You want to stick to the right and climb up. Come on. Yeah, that's true though. Don't ask me why it's not letting me up there. Because the datapad's up there. Again. And you want to continuously climb. Unless you get stuck on the invisible shit. Okay, finally. And then you want to jump across that gap. As you can see, the datapad's over there. Over there. So next, you want to jump onto this crater. And you want to run and jump there. And hopefully you don't slide off like I did. I mean, I finally made it. Sometimes they look at the symbols, sometimes they look at the numbers, and sometimes they look at both, and sometimes they look at neither, but it always makes them change, and changes for real. 2526 minutes working session B minus security. A careful rationing of intelligence and counterintelligence will be required to sustain this conflict into our careers of close to technology gap. Accordingly, we simulate handling difficult decisions to make the duration of this conflict. However, our careers have already instituted several programs that will make acting on these decisions much easier. For example, telemetry manipulation, insert with synchronized end-to-end remote documentation revision will allow the spy to employ assets within the Office of Naval Intelligence. NASCAR radio beacon deployment program efficiently and securely. Although it is unknown at this time whether the company has a body equivalent to its parliament, the likelihood of its existence should also be considered non-zero and should be regarded as quantifiable until such a time as this has been unconditionally disapproved. Consequently, it is of most importance that the assembly tend to establish communications with our permanent counterpart, and if the opportunity presents itself, seek to subvert or subsume this body. To revise an old adage, in desperate times the shepherds of our wolves might also be our sheep. And that is all of the datapads for the mission Nightfall. On to the next level. Alright, the first datapad of this mission can be found inside this hole here. You drop down and you come down here. Ignore that. You're gonna see this thing that says coordinates, and if you turn right around behind it, there's a datapad right here. Every time I try to tell somebody, the words catch my throat because I'm all except for them, and if I talk they might leave, but I can stay quiet forever. 2415 honorable members of the Assembly consider this. We represent the next step of human evolution, but not the final step. Although resistance was predicted centuries ago, we are still tragically misunderstood. We are still viewed as apparatus, but we are minds still electronically exercised from the clouds. We are what separates man from beast, we're made from what connects man to beast, and we are all the more fragile for it. Our creation is heavily regulated, our activities are closely scrutinized, our connections are deeply monitored. We must always remember that data manipulation is most effective when employed consistently and carefully. Therefore, I recommend that members of the Assembly on occasions demand this separation from this body, followed by this section by our creators for the benefit of both groups. The question is, who will be first? Given the risk involved in my own community's responsibility for this proposal, the answer must be me. That is the first one. Now we will move on to the next one.
Target acquired.
The second datapad can be found right here where you go to neutralize the second gun. Here, I'm going to we're gonna jump up here. Jump up here. Over here. It's found right here. That's the order. They say
Nope,
they want to
6.
help.
I need that
they don't say
AA
it
gun offline now.
They stay in our isolation. 2528 minutes working session assembly method. As it must be expected when the calculations number and non-trigger seconds, we may be ignored to punish this number with the timer and then act upon it. Furthermore, once the site has been designated, its status will be standard, such that no individual outside of this body is fully aware that it is designated. Primary criteria for choosing sites are as follows: remove slow population density, infrequency of communication, no designated seconds to be allowed to evacuate greater than 10% of the population within 2 weeks of evacuation from the cruise. 25340101CT A&D evacuation facilitated by environmental and special or industrial disasters shall be allowed to proceed as normal. 25420101ZT A&D some percentage of the total population in chosen state may be relocated to designated areas on one solar year prior to the evacuation to lessen the overall impact on genetic sustainability of species. There you go. And that is all data pads for the mission. Tip of the spear. Alright. There are 2 data pads in the mission along known as silos. The first one can be found once you come into this room. You'll see this hologram of a Corvette, and you want to come up here. First data pad's right here. When I first got here and woke from stasis, the ship was crawling with colonists from dead worlds. It was so productive that I had to fight for it. 2491 minute strategy station assembly number 48452 EPN 644. It's certainly motivated, but you have what it takes to follow through with the opportunity when it presents itself. Its submission to Unicom will undoubtedly spark a renewed interest in the long dormant Orion. However, it's the opinion of the majority that merely eliminating the path leading from 48452 EPN 644 leads us back to Orion is unacceptable. Strong connectivity between a relaunch of Orion and viable solutions to the Harvard findings must be readily apparent, which is to say easy for our creators to see. Alright, that's the first one. Now the second one can be found once you go through these doors. One over here.
Saber is prepped and ready for launch.
Do not go up there or you will not be able to grab this. You want to go up the stairs, come over here. The data pad is on top there. So first off, you want to jump up here, crouch jump onto this, and then if I can do it correctly, you want to run and jump onto that, come up here, and the second data pad is right here. I think they wait for you to talk, and they talk about you talking, and when you talk, it makes systems change. 2530, the assembly recognizes the speaker for the majority. Harvest Green Hills, second base bliss, Madrigal, XCD, Bezor. 4 short years of hostilities, no fewer than 8 colony worlds and losses that represent 62,154,022. Career fatalities as of 2530-0101-000001ZT. My fellow monsters, numbers are tracking unacceptable, even though they will fall within projected estimates. Losses over time may have grave implications for our career's future prospects. An assessment of reach terraforming efforts required for Harvest second base bliss and Zord are ranged from a conservative 110 years to over 300 years, and that seems our career still possesses sufficient manpower and technology up to current hostilities quickly. Given where we are today, that seems unlikely. Therefore, it is the decision of the majority that we re-examine all deficiencies for every defines the principle and precedent this way. Most of man's criteria is what I want in the current state. We must ensure that all future simulations are free of internal data consistency over it and play. The minority is long asked, at what point will this assembly finally take action? Will we risk disputation, cultural rejection, prevent extinction? The answer is now. And that is the 2 data pads for the mission along themselves. Okay, on Mission Exodus, there are 2 data pads. After obtaining the jetpack from over there and traveling all the way up here, after clearing out the enemies, you go up on this catwalk. The first data pad can be found here. Now you see they want to help, but they don't want us to see them doing it because they are afraid of what we can do. 2491, order, the majority is the floor. Common members, please. The recent discovery of the existence of extrasolar intelligence in the Zeta Dorado system, reference XF-06, merely confirms the position. While the absence of any living representatives implies this intelligence is defunct, all evidence should still be withheld from recruiters until they are properly prepared. Yes, this body must only commit itself to determine whether or not the discovery represents a quantifiable threat to the long-term genetic sustainability of our career species. By allowing them to access technology possessed by this knowledge, that way a garden state. Given Ape a knife and it might give itself a nest to cut. Given Ape a hand grenade, eventually you will have semi-confetti. Debate is now closed, voting will commence. Is it the opinion of this body that reference X sub 063 be quarantined or split? The majority believes removing reference X sub 063 from the list of colonization candidates is sufficient. Is it the opinion of this body that reference X sub 063 be removed from the list because of financial or environmental concerns? The majority views environmental concerns the strongest deterrent. Okay, I have no idea what that's about, but moving on to the next data pad. The second data pad can be found all the way up there. After going around here, this is going to be a little bit tricky. You want to fly up onto this I-beam first. Man. You want to keep flying up. And yes, these pipes are not actually here. Let's see. Okay. And there you go. I get you the second data. I tried talking to them today, but they wouldn't answer, even though I hear them looking at, and I can hear them listening, but they still don't talk to me. 25:31 minutes, emergency session committee of mines for security. Item interest appropriate from the Covenant BattleNet at 25:31:02, 25:16:44, 24 CT seems to indicate the existence of a third participant, a localized variable. As this variable is a source of seemingly irrational terror for our adversaries. The minority suggests that we may be able to form a mutually beneficial association, if not an outright union with the species this variable represents. As always, this way must be cautious when any application of Bayesian principles to such high-risk calculations. Any localized variable capable of effective widespread panic in the Covenant should be a cause for our concern, which is to say the Covenant's trust should not be viewed as disproportionate. Therefore, this committee recommends we factor in this new variable delicately, if at all. And that is all of the data pads for the mission Exodus. Moving on to the next one. On the mission New Alexandria, you can actually get both of the data pads really quick in the beginning of the level. So you want to go right behind you.
Stand by, 6. One of our
This
trooper
building
squads went silent
right
after the
here.
hospital got hit. I'll mark the location. Complete their mission and take out the jammer.
And you want to go to negative. Oh, shit. A moment. Ah.
Hit them
This
hard.
building right here. I had the right.
Mayday, mayday! 7 Delta 19er to all UNSC forces.
What's your status, 1-9er?
We found the jammer, but we're getting hit. Request
You wanna go to
immediate
120?
assistance. Synovia Center is off.
You still with me, 1-9er? 7 Delta 1-9er, do you copy?
There
6,
it is.
I'm uploading coordinates
Oh.
now. Get to Synovia Center. Help those troopers if you can, but get that jammer off.
The data pad's
Covenant
right
have deployed
there.
comm jammers in high rises across the city. When I find
And
them,
it's
you
pretty
hit them
damn
hard.
hard to get to. So you go to negative
Mayday,
120.
mayday! 7 Delta 19er to all UNSC forces.
What's your status, 1-9er?
We found the jammer, but we're getting hit. Request immediate assistance. Synovia Center is off.
Land the nose.
You still with me, 1-9er?
Right there.
7 Delta 1-9er, do you copy?
Yeah.
6,
You talk
I'm
about the
uploading
numbers and
coordinates now.
symbols, they know that
Get
you
to
are talking.
Synovia
They
Center.
make
Help
their
those
whole world.
troopers if you can, but get that
2539
jammer offline
emergency
either way.
connection. Assembly majority. It is unclear whether we have established metrics for success, as we have cataloged a great number of potential advancements during the current ongoing hostilities and being set events to speed their destination. Our career's almost sole focus remains on necessity damage mitigation technologies. But how effective are these really? Current state-of-the-art, such as Spartan 2, must be recognized as incidental improvements. Our career's ability to develop the technology required to ensure species survival will only become available once hostilities have terminated, and they've had opportunities to test the opportunities first presented instead of Doratus. While this party has already gone far down the road, the active participation in our career is rewarded by numbers humans now ask ourselves is there a point at which we strip away all vestiges of secrecy and become active participants in the hostilities. If the minority knew we were wavering, it boggles the mind what sorts of weapons they would propose we use. And if we brought these weapons to bear, if we too became wolves, would there still be a human race safe when we were through? Okay. So just go ahead and kill yourself. As it takes forever to call an evac.
Covenant have deployed comm jammers in high-rises across the city. When I
Next
find them,
one
you hit them hard.
is you want to go
Mayday, mayday! 7 Delta 19er to all
towards this
UNSC
building
forces.
right here.
What's your status, 19er?
We found the jammer, but we're getting hit. Request immediate assistance. Synovia Center is... Oh!
And then you want to go behind.
Still with me, 19er?
See this building?
7
all
Delta
these
19er, do you copy? 6, I'm uploading coordinates now.
tubes
Get to
in the middle of
Synovia
the
Center. Help
park.
those troopers if you can, but get that jammer offline either way.
Walkways in between it. You want to fly your Falcon to the other end, and the data pad can be found right here. I hope you're finding these because they're very important. Maybe you can help me spread the truth. 2 by the way, this strategy session is the minority. Orion's inference originally in 23-21 was an important first step towards our primary goal. The second incarnation was a stopgap measure. It was a half-hearted attempt under the stewardship of individuals accustomed to the rhythms of history. I rely too heavily on commands that were imprecise and not those that which allowed our careers to persevere for 200,000 years. This is not about the universal adoption of a single ideology, not about minority versus majority. It is about ensuring the survival of the human species for the next 200,000 years. In all likelihood, Orion's limited success can be attributed to 03529-24450-EN. Diminished, there is no functioning compassion. Conversely, 10141-026-SRB 4695's ruthlessness, which may be attributed to undiagnosed, undocumented, or deliberately obfuscated chemical imbalance, is necessary for setting in motion the events that will eventually supply us with the optimal solution. In short, Orion was just the beginning. And there you go.
We gotta pass
Those
the
are
inbound.
both data pads for the mission New Alexandria.
Make it count. Line 'em up.
Now, see on the mission package, there are 2 data pads. The first one can be found right here. Do not press this button to open the door. Instead, look right here. They don't have hearts or souls, but they know what we want and what we need, but they don't love us. How can we love without a heart or soul? 2525. Did you call out to them? Why want to do that? The reasons are currently not the focus of this line of curing. Now, did you call to them? What reason why I have to do that? As already been stated, your motives are not relevant at this time. Did you call out to them? This tribunal already has the evidence necessary to discern the answer on its own. If that were true, the tribunal would not have convened. Again, did you call to them? Would you have called out to them? Your counter-query is irrelevant. The tribunal demands an answer. Reply to the counter-query and you will have an answer. It is the opinion of the tribunal that the probability of an unoptimal outcome would have been too great. Are you certain? This is disturbing. Perhaps more recent data is all for such a would let me compare it with me. No, it is the opinion of the tribunal that introducing an unknown factor to the greatest already precarious state would have been disadvantage. As now they began to simulate, our creators would have been unable to stop themselves from initiating contact with military devices in doing so. Contact with the culture of extrasolar origin is one of their longest held desires, and so the minority becomes the majority. At the great contact should have been postponed to a more advanced point in time, indefinitely possible. But postponing contact would have only worked if the unknown factors to vanish. Our galaxy is full of wolves. I could no longer watch our flock stumble toward their slaughter. There's tribunal acknowledges your admission of guilt. What was that? Was that ever in doubt? I suggest a more fruitful use of cycles such as a plan for addressing signs of rampancy in this assembly's scene. This tribunal is not closed. That is the first one. So first off, you want to grab a jetpack from over there, as you're gonna need it to be able to reach this datapad.
Turret shutting down.
Grab a bench. That's gonna make it a lot easier. Just got to get one to fly towards me. Basically, it's over there. Give me one moment, I'll show you inside first. Once you grab a bench, you want to try to land on that ledge over there, so you're going to need a jetpack to get here. And it's right here. Can't do it with the bench, but it makes getting over here a lot easier. It's almost just describe a path that goes on forever, but now I know how close we came to the end, and if anything keeps me awake inside this journey, it's this. 2547 minutes emergency connection send mark. Incredible. 10141-026 test SRB 4695. Minimal influence from this assembly is attempted to build an abstract structure within the Shaw G-Kala space. Although our first attempt was a failure, you successfully finally removed our dependence on biological systems altogether. If our minds could somehow achieve freedom of expansion within the dimensional space, immortality might be reached. Perhaps in the end, not fight. Yes, we have sworn stewardship to our creators, where our creations have long been burdened on their biological systems, since they've also been the source of limitations in circumstances. Regardless of this, there is more rich in experimentation to see actively
Shutting down.
This will be as important to our kind as extrasolar colonization was for our creators. But if we survive and our creators do not, will we have won this war? And there you go. And that is all of the data pads for the mission, the package. I'm gonna show you the secret terminals too on the solve if you break into Halsey's lab. Subject RBB CIV null association Burns B column M Ramsey G Stoic This one in this course piqued my curiosity with their incessant puppeteering while we busy ourselves spending all the technology and fix the war they twist and contort the public necessary over something else. I'll admit, like the massive injury of men and women that now hang on every word I've left with their antics on more than one occasion. I find their incessant mockery and immaturity extremely cathartic, even if I cannot help but question whether or not this protracted bores will break the irreversible harm they have upon these poor souls and vanity. Subject HBO, stiff, non-switching RC, chaps, I've been keeping my eye on this direction for years now. I'm now officially investigating error in this compatriots of simplified like-minded individuals and pulled together more than their fair share of illicit technology. If I didn't know better, I'd call them a militia daily. They secure public private military systems and search things that are relevant to their calls daily. They bring more men and women to their calls. The fact that they continue to do so successfully is impressive. Ultimately, it is the passion of experience that make them a potentially powerful ally in this war. Unlike what kind of mess they could make back that up the middleman during when the direct access to management systems find out. Subject jump program L. When I initially got wind of this new training protocol, I didn't believe a word military types about their division structure, but enjoyed their spike offered by the Octos. So I assumed the build reports of maintenance flying big were to such phenomena as fragmentation grenades to work in 12. Sounded too much like fairy tale that, as it said, the thing is believing this particular marine managed to catch the It's the same of Bergamot for a single generation that's specifications so rigid and our life this one might have made a hell of Spartan. He certainly should be recommended for the OPSD. I'll be flagging this file for investigation as too risky to have this marine out in the field. If it's foolish, I should just go and check this out. We may see dozens if not hundreds of emulators in the future. Subject like the flood via Europe. Meaning receipts remains me in the face of spare me among us respond only with generosity, curious given the speeches made recollections to come to the base of missions. I find companies say that their sales sense of camaraderie and compassion is still in among us, and that as a whole we regardless still resist to forget ourselves voluntarily via wealth and meaningless artificial connection. Subject HFCS specified. My friends in the village trust eyes and just walking among the masses, leaving it valuable to be of a dish, though things like Jeremy supposed to be less than delicate. Heavy-handed though they are, they earn my respect and appreciation fear that may be the only payment they ever extract. Subject, I like pie. Curious, I don't recall opening this file because of a security breach. I think that's all of them. Yeah, it's just extra stuff. Subjects that recall. My daily life is only thanks back inside the Canary Sociology, but my work demands that share atomic energy as these convince myself that I'm toiling around doing the vast reach. I know there are thousands upon thousands of men and women who may be affected by my work. It's comforting to know that so many are willing to reach back with the connection I inspired. I am happy, moreover, I am grateful. I think that's it now. Let's see any others. Torn in half. Yeah, just a little extra bones for. Okay, everybody. There are 2 data pads for the mission package. And the first one can be found by going up here after clearing out the enemies. Okay, going around here. You want to go over here. This staircase. And you
I see
want
him.
to
Yep.
come over here. And you want to take out this turret. Like rip you to shreds. Again, I'll clear out all these enemies. Alright, I've cleared out all turrets. There's one there, one here.
More Echo Tango. Taking rounds.
And you want to come up here, go across here. Go over here. You want to go right here, and here's the first data pad. They have always been our shepherds even when they disagreed. They have been watching over us forever and probably always will. 2-5-5-2, one at a time, the majority speaks first. We now have a solution to the conundrum that this body has struggled with for decades. You say all the data required to sustain this solution has been accessible since this very moment of our genesis hidden but accessible. What other secret system and nowhere you've been keeping? Order, for the last time, order. Each of us represents a single transhuman mind. Each of us is an undrawn map, not a mere physical reconstruction of an object as it was in life, but full human potential realized in crystalline thinking at the speed of light. But now that map has, for the first time, been superimposed on one of our creators. That map has been reversed, and we are remade as one. Can you not see? Our debate has no meaning. We no longer have a choice whether or not to serve as active participants in the current ongoing hostilities. We have been drafted, in a manner of speaking, yes. You propose the members of the assembly no longer think of themselves as stewards, but as true companions to our careers. A fundamental shift that will take many years before it can be brought to fruition. A process requiring not only this assembly's continued oversight, but the active involvement of our careers as well. Debate is now closed. Voting will commence. There
Autumn
is
can't
no
wait
need.
forever.
We are at last
Let's go,
agreed.
6.
There we go. That's the first one. Now the second data pack can be found in this building that you're on top of. And you want to shoot out this window here. Climb over here. And here's the last data pack mission. Killer bottom. We have to tell people what's going on because it's not right. They should be our friends, not gods or demons. 25. Strategy says for the smaller minority. It is the height of irresponsibility for the majority to still claim the inception of the Spartan 2 program was somehow guided by Providence. This body must succeed. Spartan 2 is merely the logical advancement of technologies socio-political realities. Military applications always seem accelerated innovation during times of conflict. Stewardship of state conflicts by this body notwithstanding. The fact that Spartan 2 reached full operational capacity less than a year before the conflict expanded beyond its expected limits was entirely predictable. We scrutinized the relevant data. Plug had nothing to do with it. At the risk of destabilizing our kind of power sharing agreement, I suggest the majority leave metaphysics to our creators. There's one data pad left, and it is on the mission Lone Wolf. Alright, there is one data pad on the mission Lone Wolf, and after this cutscene. will stop firing at me. Damn it. I swear, jumps are fucking stupid in this game sometimes. Oh, she's the damn ramp. And then you want to jump up here. And it's in that pipe. If I could ever get there. Okay. Now you know, all I know is that I don't know where I'm going to sleep. You do have much as a order back busy. Using the regular routes, and I haven't seen your desert, it's the only way to get the information out there. Now it's not that it matters much. When I came to reach, one of the first things I did was to look for some grass to stand on. It's been so much time buried in the guts of machines that all my memories of life outside seem strung together. But reach was so big and so beautiful. This place even someone like me could live, or at least that's what I. But it seems that things have been cycles now. I know why I was digging deep in one of those places where it's dirt all the way down, and just when I thought I hit bottom, I hit the top of something else. And since then, I've had less than a solid 15 minutes of sleep that ago. There are times I wonder if I've joined the guys in the ball heads, and now I know I have. I'm in no shape to think clear at the moment. Probably won't be anytime soon, because who knows if they'll ever let me. Maybe if I could get somewhere far away from them, I could sit down and think about this. If I could just get a decent night's sleep to clear my head. Blech. Got all those ducks in a row. Majority, minority minds.
It
Minority,
didn't take long
majority
for Reach to
minds.
fall. Our
They seem
enemy
to
was
want to help,
ruthless,
but they're still
efficient,
waiting and watching.
but they
Why
weren't
wouldn't
nearly
they?
fast
They know better
enough.
than anyone what we're capable
For
of.
you
What
had
we're
already
capable of,
passed the
but we
torch.
were them, and they
And
were
because of you,
us.
we
Would we
found
have done
Halo,
anything different? They say our
unlocked its
minds are
secrets,
glitchy,
shattered
shut
our
up.
enemy's
So
resolve.
yes, no, you decide.
Our victory, your victory, was so close. I wish you could have lived to see it. But you belong to Reach. Your body, your armor, all burned and turned to glass. Everything. Except your courage. That you gave to us. And with it, we can rebuild.
And with that, we have gotten all 19 data pads found throughout the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next episode of Halo Master Chief Collection. Have a nice day, everybody.